What's going on, folks? Clayton Ljungberg here with the one and only AndroidAuthority.com, and today I'm showing you the best cases for the HTC One. Now, before we check out our cases, I'm going to say that I'm using the Zag Invisible Shield Full Body Protector, and I'm doing that because many viewers would like to know if full body protection and screensavers fit under most of these cases. So without further ado, let's check out our first case. The first case we're checking out today is the Speck Candyshell Grip. And I really enjoyed using this on the Samsung Galaxy S4, so I was excited to slip it on the HTC One and try it out. What makes this so special is the raised rubber edges around the front, which provide grip for the front of the screen, and then the four sections on the back would provide maximum grip in the palm of your hand. The Candyshell Grip also offers raised rubberized buttons for your volume, which really makes the HTC One easy to use. It also has a nice cutout for the power button and the headphone slot, as well as the charging port and the mic on the bottom of the device. Now, I really like the raised rubberized edges on the sides and the volume key because the HTC One's volume keys are pretty hard to press, in my opinion. And we have a nice cutout for the camera on the back. To install the Speck Candyshell Grip, simply grab your HTC One and slide it in from the top or bottom, and then press it down so it fits into your case. The Candyshell Grip is available in 4 different colors, and it's priced at $34.95. The next case in the lineup is the Speck Candyshell, and unlike the Candyshell Grip, it doesn't have any rubberized grip on the back and sides. It's available in 3 high-gloss finishes, and it's still $34.95, so some customers might find themselves wanting to get the grip instead. Now, the Candyshell has a very nice glossy finish, and as you can see, it protects the sides, bottom, top, and back very well. Now, I've used this case for about 1 day total, and I sustained some pretty big scratches in the high-gloss finish. Nonetheless, it's a very protective case, and it has raised volume buttons that are very easy to press, making the HTC One very usable. We also have cutouts for our camera and all of our ports, including the charging port, but we don't have a cutout for our mic. The case is very tight, especially with my Zag Invisible Shield installed, and it works very nicely. To install the Candyshell, just like the Candyshell Grip, you'll want to insert your HTC One from either the top or bottom, and then press the phone firmly into the case. Make sure your case is tight around the bezel of your device and you're ready to rock. Next up, we're checking out our Casemate Toughcase. Now, the Toughcase is very, very strong and provides dual layer protection against slips and falls by having a hard shell back and a soft rubber interior. The hard shell back features a nice texture, and then the soft rubber interior is very malleable for easy installation. The Casemate Toughcase is a joy to use because not only is the hard textured back protective, it's also soft and comfortable in the hand. Now, it also features soft rubberized volume buttons, which make using the HTC One easy, and it has the cutouts for the volume, headphones, and a nice cutout for the camera, including the LED. We have cutouts on the bottom for the mic and the charging port, and a nice Casemate logo near there. We also have Casemate branded on the side, and the textured sides, back, and top. The Casemate Toughcase is available for $31.99 and comes in any color you want as long as it's black. To install the HTC One into the Toughcase, grab the soft rubber interior and fit it around the bezel of the HTC One. Then simply slide that into the full assembly with the hard shell backing, making sure your bezel is on tight, and you're ready to go. Next up is our HTC Official Hardshell with cover case. And this has to be my favorite case out of the entire lineup. It's made out of awesome material with a great color scheme and features a media stand for viewing media easily. It also supports the dual speaker experience of the HTC One with Beats Audio. It includes 2 speaker cutouts for the top and bottom, as well as cutouts for the LED, but no protection on the sides or raised rubber edges for the volume buttons. Our media stand is made out of a nice red velvet and flips downwards for you to set your HTC One up to view media. Simple as that. Now, the flippable lid is going to protect your HTC One against any face-down falls, but with the Zag Invisible Shield full body protection installed, it does not fit too tightly. Nonetheless, I still love it. The media stand is great, and it provides easy access for all the buttons on the HTC One to enhance your media experience. It also features rubberized corners in case the HTC One is to fall. Installation is extremely easy even with the Zag Invisible Shield. Just pop the HTC One in the cutout and you are ready to rock. The HTC Hardshell with cover case is available for only $22.99, which is a very, very nice price point for the selection of cases we have. The next case up is another HTC official product. This is the hardshell case with smart protection for the HTC One. Now this is a very awesome case, and it's very, very usable, except for it does not facilitate the use of a full body protector, such as the Zag Invisible Shield. I had to remove the back protection of my Zag Invisible Shield to get the case installed perfectly. Nonetheless, this is an awesome case. It features grills on the top and bottom to provide access to the speakers so you have the full media experience of the HTC One, and it feels great in your hand. Now the volume keys are flush with the body, and I found it kind of hard to press them because they're not a rubberized button that sticks up in the air. But nonetheless, it still works great and feels great in the hand. We have cutouts for our power button, headphone jack. We also have cutouts for the camera and LED and the charger, as well as the mic on the bottom. Now it's made out of a hard shell material, so it's going to protect against any falls and has a somewhat deep bezel on top. To install the hard shell, start with the top or bottom of the case, and then slide the middle on. It doesn't matter if you use the top first or the bottom, just lock the middle into place, and then slide the other existing piece on. Now the hard shell is available for $22.99, just like the flip cover, and it's up to you to decide which one you would like to rock on your HTC One. Now we're taking a look at our Trident Aegis series case. It's a tough case with style, as put by Trident simply, and I would have to agree with them. It features dual layers of protection, including a polycarbonate hard shell exterior and a soft silicone interior to protect your HTC One from shock. On the back, near our polycarbonate, we have our Trident logo, and as you can see, our soft rubber is on the sides and the corners to protect against shock and impact. There's also a nice rubber bezel around the edge, and there's also dust protection for the charger and headphone slots. So you can see they're very easy to open, and they secure tightly to prevent dust from getting in. There's also a nice cutout for the camera and LED section. There are raised rubber volume buttons, which allow the HTC One to be easily used when viewing media or listening to music. And the Aegis is available in 3 colors for a price of $27.99. Installing the Aegis is simple. Grab your HTC One and slide it into the soft rubber shock absorbing part of the Aegis, and then simply slide that into the hard shell exterior. Snap it in around the bezel, and then make sure that your dust protection for the headphone and charging ports are outside of the hard shell exterior. It may take a second to get them there, but once you do, you'll know it because it'll have a tight fit that fits perfectly on the HTC One. I was able to install it with the Zag Invisible Shield completely installed as well. Our second to last case is the ever-reliable Otterbox Commuter for the HTC One. I've been a fan of Otterbox for as long as I can remember, and over the years they've only improved in their build quality and design. The Commuter for the HTC One features dual-layer protection in the form of a soft rubber interior and then a hard shell exterior, much like the Trident Aegis. Now on the back we have our hard exterior with our Otterbox branding on the bottom, and then all 4 corners are rubberized to prevent damage when falling on the corner of the device. It also has a nice deep dish bezel, and the volume keys are extremely easy to access. We have cutouts for our camera, our charging port, our power button, and then we have dust protectors for our headphone jack and our bottom charging port. The dust protectors are very nice, and they're easy to fit inside of the HTC One. The deep dish bezel is also going to protect against any face-down damage, and it comes with a screen protector. To install your HTC One in the Otterbox Commuter, simply grab the phone and slide it from the top or bottom into the soft rubber interior. You'll want to make sure that the rubber interior is fully gripping the bezel of the device. I was able to do it with my Zag Invisible Shield on top. Then you'll line up one of your dust protectors and clip on the hard exterior, making sure the dust protectors are fully functional and they can flap freely, open and closed. Do that for the top and bottom dust protector and you are ready to go. Do a final inspection of the bezel as well to make sure that it's not slipping off at any point. And then you're easily ready to use your HTC One. The final case in our video will be the Otterbox Defender for the HTC One. And I've saved this one for last because hands down it offers the most protection for the device. As you can see, I have it installed on the top of the device, and with my Zag Invisible Shield, there's a bit of bubbling under the screen protector included in the Otterbox Defender. Nonetheless, I'll show you the installation without that shortly. On the back, we have our Otterbox branding on the 3rd layer of protection, We also have a nice deep dish around the camera, so if it falls on its back, the camera is not going to be shattered. We have dust protectors much like the Commuter series on the top and bottom for the headphone jack and the charging ports, which open very easily and then shut just as well. We have a nice deep dish on the top of the device and the front, so if it has any front-facing falls, it will hopefully minimize any damage caused by protruding rocks or landscape. Our volume buttons are very easy to press with the Defender because of our hard buttons and our raised edges, and the power button has a nice cutout so it is safe from any damage. You can make quick installation of the HTC One by grabbing the bottom shell of the Defender with the shock-absorbing foam, followed by the included screen protector and deep dish top bezel, snapping those two together. And then simply grab your third piece and line it up, making sure the bezel is fully folded around the edge of the hard shell. Now I'm doing this in real time so you can see how simple and easy it is and quick to install the Otterbox Defender. I have it fully installed and all of our dust protectors are fully functional, and our screen looks very nice because I do not have the Zag Invisible Shield installed under the included protector. Now the included protector has a little bit of play and you will get a little bit of a squishy feedback, but it still works very nicely and you won't have to buy a Zag. The Defender series also features a very usable belt clip, which is very durable and also protects the phone from the back. It has a swiveling clip to allow you to clip it to your belt and use your Defender in harsh conditions. The Defender is available in 4 different colors and retails for $50, making it our most expensive case out of the bunch. In conclusion, I would have to say that my personal favorites are the Otterbox series as well as the HTC Official series. The Otterbox series offer maximum protection and have a pretty nice price point, and the HTC Official series offer the most usability of the phone as they are tailored directly from the company to fit this device. I also want to extend a huge shout out to MobileFun.com for providing us with all of the cases for this video. Please check them out, guys, and as always, thank you for watching this video.